Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Danny Lankus Field, Atwood, Kansas, where tonight we get set to begin the 2011 Kansas high school football season. I think we might have some feedback from the PA. Redmond getting ready to come onto the field here in Atwood. A beautiful evening to start this season. A little bit of a rain shower coming over to Atwood. Getting ready for the national anthem.
They don't realize it's supposed to be. Yep, supposed to raise it all the way, then lower it back.
John Terrell, Dave Steinley, Greg Holdeman, Alan Donovan, a whole bunch of other people set to bring you tonight's game.
Go ahead, guys.
Dave, I don't know if you can hear me or not. Of course, the Redmond last year, successful 8-3 football season. Went 3 games deep into the playoffs. The Atwood Buffaloes 5-5 last year, made the playoffs for the first time in quite a few years. Lost the first round of the playoffs to the eventual state champion Meade. And I think they've got some high hopes this year for this football team. Lots of seniors, 12 seniors on this roster. Dave, can you hear me? Looks like we're getting ready for the coin toss. Starting tonight for the Redmond, I believe, and this may or may not be correct, and if it's not, I apologize. Number 21, Nathan Cox, 220-pound senior at one tight end. The other one, number 9, Lewis Frazier, 190-pound senior. The tackles for the Redmond, 51, Josh McDowell, a 200-pound senior. 55, Grady Brooks, 215-pound senior. The guards, I believe, 52, Trey Moles on 180-pound senior, and number 58, Clay Pickle, 150-pound senior. The center, number 64, Cale Terrell, 185-pound senior. The quarterback, Alex Holbelman, number 7, 160-pound senior. The fullback, I believe, will be Kyler Atwood, number 5, a 200-pound senior. And the running backs, number 6, Truett Coleman, 190-pound senior, and number 28, Aaron Sellers, 220-pound senior. And again, this may or may not be correct. Defensively, I think you'll see Molzon and Terrell at the tackles. The ends will be probably Sellers and McDowell. Linebackers, Atwood, Cox, and Frazier. Corners, Holbelman will be one corner. and Cole McDowell the other. The safeties, Kuhlman and either Molzon, Buckmaster, or a couple of other names quite possibly might be in the defensive backfield tonight, but we'll get everything set for you. Dave, can you hear me?
Yes, John, I can hear you.
You got any thoughts before we get this game kicked off here?
Hey, they've been hitting each other for almost 3 weeks, John. It's time to hit somebody else.
I hear you.
Smith Center will receive the opening kickoff. So it'll be a chance for Roger Barta's offense to get going here.
Looks like the Buffaloes are going to kick off north to south. A beautiful setting for a high school football game. This is the second time I have been to this stadium. The first time was as an official. Was fortunate to be able to do an Atwood-St. Francis game, kind of a rivalry battle like a Smith Center-Phillipsburg type of a thing. And it just so happened that that night was the first time that Danny Lankus had decided to end his coaching career, retired. He ended up coming back a year or two later, came back to coach the Buffaloes once again. But it's a beautiful setting, kind of down in a hole here on the east side of town. Looks like we're getting ready to go here. Returning the kick's going to be Kuhlman and Holberman back deep. Onside kick.
And it's going to be out of bounds.
Looks like the kick's going to roll out of bounds at about the 43-yard line, and that's where Smith Center will have it 1st and 10 to start their first drive of the season.
Hey, why not?
Dave liked the onside call.
Hey, you're a heavy underdog, why not?
That's right. It looks like looks like I had it pegged across the front line and in the backfield. It's going to be Holberman with Atwood, Kuhlman, and Sellers in the backfield. Redmond 1st and 10. Dive play fullback, Atwood looking for room. No, it's not. It's Kuhlman. Kuhlman down the sideline. I had the fullback with the football, and Kuhlman's going to score a touchdown. First play from scrimmage, 57 yards.
Well, John, that's 16 give right there, and that's Roger Barta's bread and butter on the first play from scrimmage. And, hey, can't start a season any better than that.
I thought the fullback had the ball.
That's the belly series for you. Never know.
They were running away from us. And obviously, not only did I think the fullback had it, but so did quite a few Buffalo defenders. Kuhlman from 57 yards out, first play from scrimmage, and now Smith Center's going to line up for 2. Big splits on the left side between Molzon and Terrell. Lead play, Kuhlman cuts it outside, he'll score. 2 plays, 2 scores, Smith Center on top, 8-0, 11:50 left in the first. Heck of a start for the Smith Center offense.
Yep.
Dave, I couldn't see because I was looking for the fullback. Was Kuhlman touched on the touchdown run?
No, he was not. No, he just ran straight through between the whole left guard and tackle and just kept going. Nobody in a black shirt laid a hand on him.
Terrell's going to kick it away for the Redmen. We'll set the kickoff coverage unit here. Try to get everybody mentioned early in the season. Don't know all the numbers yet. Looks like it's going to be Cody Molzon, Wyatt Oliver, Frazier, Grant Lambert, Kuhlman, Cox, Atwood, Trevor Overmiller, Cole McDowell, and Taylor Zabel. Terrell kicking it away, squib kick. It's going to be handled by an upback. He loses the ball, falls on it though. Number 13 on the coverage, Alex Helms, covers it, and they're going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. Redmond almost ran a second offensive play before the Buffaloes ran one.
Boy, that was dangerous. Almost a giveaway on that squib kick.
Defensively for Smith Center, we've got Terrell and Molzon inside at the tackles. The ends, Sellers and McDowell. Linebackers, Frazier, Atwood, Cox. Corners, McDowell, Cole McDowell, and Holberman. Safeties are going to be Kuhlman and Cody Molzon. Looks like some confusion. First play of the game here. Now Atwood's ready to go.
Had an equipment problem there, John. Getting the shoulder pad fixed. Now we're ready. Wishbone formation for the Buffaloes.
Quarterback number 7, Dylan Tiemeyer. He's only a sophomore. Counter play, right side, big collision over on the far side. I think it was Atwood first hit. I didn't get the ball carrier's number.
Number 20, John.
Blake Bergling picked up 2. He's our second leading rusher from last year. Look for Bergling 20 and Ziegler number 27. They're the ones that are going to want to carry the mail.
Yep, Ziegler had over almost 1,200 yards a year ago, so he's going to be their workhorse.
2nd and 8. Big splits between the tackles for Terrell and Molzon. Quick slant, pass complete to 13.
That's number 17.
17. Looks like Joey Leitner. Tiemeyer to Leitner. First down yardage. Pass and catch picks up about 10 on the play. So the Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10, their own 45. Lead play. McDowell closing down from his defensive end position. No gain on the play.
Nice penetration by McDowell. He just beat his man right off the line of scrimmage.
Looks like Atwood has had problems with the center quarterback exchange.
Yeah, they
on a
have,
couple
John.
Plays.
That pass play almost went awry.
Good fill that time.
Boy, no, he just penetrated too quick. Too quick was on that play. Frazier and Sellers are just a little quick.
Bergling on the carry. He's going to lose a yard. 3rd and 11. Looks like Buckmaster's going to replace Molzon at safety. 3rd and 11.
I bet that they might try that quick one over the middle again. It worked on the first time to the tight end. I think Smith Center will be ready for it.
Need to get a jam on those ends. Quarterback's going to roll to his left, being chased by Terrell. Terrell eludes him, but boy, howdy, did he have some friends helping out. Tiemeyer's going to lose about 7. Kale chasing him down.
Yep. Buckmaster closed quickly there, John. That was he came up quickly. So that was nice pursuit.
Looks like the Buffalo's going to punt it away.
Porchney is the punter, 25.
Kuhlman, the lone returner, no Hobelman back here with him.
They got a block. No, he got a piece of it, John.
Short kick.
Sellers got a piece of that one. But there's going to be a penalty on the Redmond.
19-yard punt.
It's on Smith Center, John. Sellers hit the punter after he didn't get a piece of it and he hit him, so they're going to get Rawlins County's going to get the first down.
Looks like it's going to be running into the kicker. I didn't see a personal foul roughing.
No, that's only 5, John. It's only 5.
So Atwood's still going to be faced with 4th and long. They're probably going to continue to stay in punt formation. Just the 5-yard penalty.
There was a time when all of it was 15, so at least that rule has become better. See if the Redmond rush him.
Porsche back in punt formation once again. Better kick this time. Looks like Kuhlman and Hobelman are going to let it bounce. It's going to split them and roll inside the 10 down to the 7. 45-yard punt with the roll. Smith Center, 1st and 10. Looks like they're going to spot it at about the 8. So we'll see what Coach Barta dials up for the second play here. Remember, the first one went 57.
Splits are wide out there on the left side of the line.
This time it's going to come right side. Sellers picking his way, still on his feet. He'll drag tacklers across the 20 to the 25. He'll pick up 17. Same play right side as the touchdown run. Looks like a Buffalo slow to get up, 17. Joey Leitner, he's the tight end that caught that quick slant. He might think that maybe he needs to leave this football game. They've already blown it ready for play. Redmond no huddle at the line of scrimmage. Number 17's not going to appreciate that. This time they'll go back left side, fullback, Atwood.
This is out, yep.
He's busting tackles across the 30 to the 34.
And the Leitner deal, John, remember, they are taking a lot stronger stand on injuries this year. If you're hurt, they will pull you and you can't come back in the game.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. He looked like he was kind of woozy when he got up the first time.
Absolutely. He looked kind of wobbly there. You might want to check him out on the sideline next time.
This time it's Kuhlman, busting tackles, still on his feet. He'll have first down yardage.
Boy, Porchney was the last man between Truett and another touchdown, John, it looked like.
Kuhlman picked up 16. 1st and 10, Smith Center from their own 49. Again, they're up, ready to go. Fullback. Not much doing this time. Looked like penetration. Atwood is gonna, looks like they'll give him a gain of a yard, 2nd and 9.
Yep.
And again, Smith Center, no huddle.
No, Smith Center's not wasting time. They want to run the ball.
This time they'll come back right side. It's gonna be Hobelman. Good fill by the end. Corner comes back, makes the tackle. The end forced Alex outside in a hurry. Porchney on the tackle. I think he's playing corner on this side. So the Buffaloes a couple of defensive plays. Now the Redmen are gonna face 3rd and about 15, back to their own 44.
John, it looks like Atwood's playing 9 in the box. They're really, the corners are cheating pretty close.
Redmond long count. Now they snap it. It's gonna be Kuhlman on a lead play. He's gonna get back to about the original line of scrimmage, depending upon the spot.
Looks like he'll be at the 50. Looks like he'll be right on the 50. Nope, yep, ball's touching the 50.
He's gonna pick up 6 on the carry, gonna make it 4th and 9. So now Smith Center punting it away. Into a little bit of a breeze. Wind out of the northeast here, and the Redmond going straight north.
Yep.
Clay Pickle, punt formation, good kick. Good kick. Returner's gonna back away from it.
13-yard line, John.
37-yard kick for Clay, so Redmond flipped the field position there. Started that drive inside their own 10. Now they'll be looking for a stop defensively.
Actually, we'll spot it on the 12, John, the 12.
First and 10 for the Buffaloes. Again, Dylan T. Meyer, the quarterback. They're big up front.
Yep.
77.
300-pounder.
298. Dive play left side. Bergling tripped up as he crossed the 20. He'll pick up 9. 2nd and 1. Their best run. night by far. This time their I formation behind T-Meyer. Dive play, Terrell and Molzon. The two tackles. That's not how you want to block it up front when the two defensive tackles are making the play.
Nope. Great penetration on a 2nd and 1. I'm kind of surprised you don't go to the pass. Maybe try to surprise him there.
Yeah, I heard Coach Brock Hutchinson telling his defensive secondary to be aware of a waist down. They might be looking to go to the air.
Now they're in the power I, John. Power I.
Lead play, Burgling, nothing doing. Ridden to the turf by Sellers. Looked like Frazier there as well.
Play. Great play.
So first down got them 9. 2nd and 3rd lost them 1. So now they're facing 4th and a long 2. Ball just across their own 20.
Hard count. They will call, I think, hard count and then call timeout, maybe punt.
Yeah, as if they're going to go down. You called her, Dave.
Nope. There's the time. There's the timeout.
Buffalo's going to take timeout. 3 in the first quarter. Good job by the Redmen defensively. Not falling for the hard count. Quarterback did a good job. He went hard count, stepped away, came back in. Redmen defensively said no can do.
Notice, John, they have not tried to go outside except on the 3rd down pass play on their first drive. They've really stayed inside the tackle box. They're not trying to get to the outside. And Redmen's speed may be a little much for them to handle.
Yeah, they're pretty big up front. And at this point, it doesn't seem like they've been able to open a lot of holes.
Nope.
Linebackers doing a very good job of filling whatever type of hole is made up front.
Yeah, when you stop 2nd 1, 3rd 1 like that, it tells you you're getting outstanding penetration.
We're back 4th and 2. Would expect the Buffaloes to get back in punt formation.
Nope.
No, they're lined up to go for it.
Remember, Porsche's the punter. He could step back if they wanted to. But nope.
T-Meyer under center. They snap it. Dive play. Depends on the spot.
He got it. He's going to get it.
Picked up 4. Gutsy call there by Coach Hrenik. Picked up the first down.
There again, you're the underdog. Why not?
Dave, that goes back to the onside kick to begin the game.
Hey, you got beat 58-6 last year. Why not?
So the Buffaloes pick up the first down. They've got it at the Redmen 24. Dive play. Kuhlman comes up, makes the tackle. Ball carrier Porschney.
Gain of 3.
Good gain on first down for
you just don't want to get behind the 8 ball. You don't want to be in 2nd and 10, 3rd and 9. You got to get 3, 4 at a time.
2nd and 7. Raises up to throw it. Now he's going to tuck it and run. First option was obviously covered. He tucked it in a hurry. Looks like he picked up about 3 on the play. Good decision by the sophomore signal caller. He's going to take it just across the 30.
They're bringing in an extra lineman. Brooks is in.
Looks like Redmond diamond here. Brooks replaced Trevor Overmiller, so Redmond will be 5-3 here.
Although they got split right.
Lead play, tackle by McDowell. Again, Portiony on the carry. He got about half of what they needed. Hey, if you're going to go for 4th and 2 from the 20, why not 4th and 2 from the 30?
Why not? Why not? You've made 3 yards at a time, eh? You can make 2, then I think Deani Hornex he's not gonna back down. And you're right. Timeout. Atwood.
Atwood burns another one. That's their second one of the half. 1:23 left in the first. Atwood's got 4th and a short 2, just across their own 32. We'll see what he decides to do, but I just can't believe he's going to kick it away after he made the first one.
Nope, I don't think so. He's going to go for it. If you're further up the field, why kick?
This time defensively, Smith Center has 5 down linemen. Grady Brooks replacing that free safety. Redmond coaching staff making sure those defensive linemen know they need to watch the football.
Yeah, hard count.
Don't want to give them a first down here.
Nope. And they might do it again. Who knows? They could do the hard count, take a delay. That's another option. But no, they're going to run it.
Quarterback sneak.
He did not get it, John. I think he's short.
Looked like it was Grady Brooks initially over the nose.
Yes, it was. Brooks is down at the bottom of that pile.
Looks like Brooks and Molzon, they quarterback angled off to this side.
Measurement. They're going to bring in the chains. I want to say he's short, but we don't know that. That's why they're going to bring in the chains.
I'd take your word for it, Dave. He's short. 6 inches short.
But it's short.
So the second gamble not successful for the Buffaloes. Smith Center's going to have it inside of Buffalo territory to start this drive at the Atwood 34. The Buffaloes, I think, have been in a 5-2, and as you mentioned, Dave, their corners very, very tight, almost a 5-4 with 2 safeties split in the field.
Yep, their 5-2 is their base.
Cale Terrell pointing things out. Now he's over the football. Hobelman under center. Counter play. Sellers following a block.
Nice fill. That was a good day. Read that well.
Tackle made by Portiony again. Second time he's made a play filling from that corner spot.
He's an active player, John, for the Buffaloes. I say that. He's all over the place on both sides of the ball.
Gain of a yard, 2nd and 9. Big splits on the left side. Blast play, Kuhlman into the secondary. Now he cuts back, spin move. He's into the secondary. He's got 6.
That's the speed of Truett Kuhlman right there.
Great blocking at the point of attack. I tell you what, between Terrell, Molzon, and McDowell on the left side, I'll bet you there was 6 yards from Terrell's left foot to McDowell's right foot.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you could drive a truck through some of those splits. But once Kuhlman accelerates, there's no catching him. That's why he won the MCL 100-yard dash in May.
33-yard touchdown run for Edmond lineup. Play, Kuhlman hurdles for 2 points. 40.4 seconds left in the first. Redmond go on top 16-0. Dave, I don't think you can fault the decision on the 4th down call.
Absolutely not.
You know, the Redmond scored first play from scrimmage although the Buffalo defense was successful the second series and made the Redmen punt the football away.
Yeah.
I think Coach Arenik knows that he's got to score virtually every time he touches the football, and he's going to give his offense as many opportunities to do that.
Yeah, you got to. No doubt about it. You can't just carry out your defense to do everything. They're going to tire out. Give him credit for being bold. Too many coaches might go into a shell like that, but he isn't. So give him a lot of credit.
I believe Coach Arenik was an all-state punter. Punted for the Colorado State Rams.
Yep, he was. He earned all out and West honors out there in Fort Collins.
So he's been around the game a while, understands the way it's supposed to be played.
And he played for Coach Lankus here in Atwood, so he's been schooled.
Terrell's got it on the tee.
He'll probably directional kick it here. Yep.
Far side kick's going to be handled at the 25. Cut down hard. Trevor Overmiller up high. Kyler Atwood low, I think.
Yep. Looked like. Yeah, he caught it right on the run, but Smith Center was down there with the coverage.
Buffaloes will have it right where they gave it up. Last possession, 1st and 10, their own 33.
This should be the last play of the quarter, barring the unforeseen.
Fullback dive. Stood up in the middle. McDowell pulls him back from behind, coming down from defensive end. Good job by Molzon and Terrell. Nowhere to go for the fullback. 75 checking in the game. I'm not sure who 75 is. I wonder if it's not Cole Lorenzen. I know Cole's been switching on and off with numbers. He replaced Sellers at an end. I think it's probably Lorenzen.
That's a good guess, and that's the quarter, John.
First quarter comes to an end. We'll switch ends. Buffaloes will move back going north, 16-0, Smith Center over Atwood.
Truett Kuhlman unofficially, John, 4 carries, 111 yards in that quarter.
That's not bad work.
Nope, not bad if you can get it.
Yesterday, the Redmen practiced. It was 107 degrees.
Yep. Right now it's 72.
72 and sunny.
Yes, with a nice northeast breeze.
Beautiful, beautiful night for football.
Hey, can't complain about that.
No, absolutely not.
Not the summer we've had.
So defensively for the Redmen, we'll get it set here. Looks like it's going to be Molzon and Terrell at the tackles. The ends, Lorenzen and McDowell. Linebackers, Cox, Frazier, Atwood. Corners, Peyton Buckmaster and Cole McDowell. Safeties, Kuhlman and Trey Molzon. 2nd and 9 for the Buffaloes. Lead play, left side, Bergling into the secondary, still on his feet. Cody Molzon there on the stop, but Bergling's going to pick up 10.
Boy, Bergling's been getting the bulk of the work here.
Good run that time.
45-yard line.
1st and 10. Pass falls incomplete. Redmond on a stunt that time. Twist inside. Pass intended for Michael Capo.
Yep.
Sophomore to sophomore on a slant. Pass wasn't close.
Sellers is back in.
Sellers back in, replaces
Lorenzen, I believe. We think it's Lorenzen.
Lorenzen at defensive end. 2nd and 10.
Doug Boucher just said that it is Lorenzen, 75.
Fullback. Terrell down low. Looks like Frazier.
Yep.
And McDowell, Josh McDowell on the stop. Lots of penetration, no gain. 3rd and 10. Redmond coaching staff telling the defense to be aware of a pass play here.
They got a split left. Split left.
Dive play, Bergling. It's going to pick up about 5.
And I don't believe we'll see the punt team.
Look like Hobelman maybe on the stop.
Kuhlman was up there.
I think you're right, David. 4th and 5.
Yeah, I don't think the punt team will be making an appearance. Not from midfield.
21, Neil Porshny, a freshman.
That's Marcus's. I think that's Marcus's little brother.
He entered the game here. Let's see where he lines up.
Tight end. He's at right end. No, he's a wing back.
Quarterback drops straight. Looking on an out pattern is going to fall incomplete. Pass intended for James Peterson. So the Redmen will take over on downs. Pretty close to midfield. 10-10 left in the first half.
Yep, right on the 50.
That freshman, no, excuse me, it's Steinley, or Steinke. He's a sophomore. He's playing this linebacker position. That's a tough job against this offense. Pass, Hobelman to Cox. He's in the secondary.
Touchdown.
Don't hit him. There's a flag. Oh, he put it back. He reached for it and he put it back.
Well, unbelievable.
He reached for it, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Decided against it.
And I think you can't fault him for deciding against it. I don't think his supervisor will mark him down for that. Let the kids play.
50-yard pass and catch, Hobelman to Cox. Redmond will line up for 2.
False start. Sellers went in motion a little early, John.
I think Sellers seen Cox move.
Yeah, one or the other.
Nathan came out of his stance. He was so excited he scored a touchdown, he wanted to do something else.
Yep. We'll just try it from the 8-yard line now. Maybe they'll pass again.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe he wanted the coach to go to a pass play.
From the 8.
Lead play, Kuhlman cuts it back.
Nope, no good.
Maybe sold out a little early there. Cut it right back against the grain.
It's on
No
a situation like that you wish you still had a kicker from 2 years ago.
So 10:01 left in the first half of play. The Redmen on top, 22-0.
Yep.
Looks like Sellers is going to kick it this time for the Redmen. Back deep to return it is Bergling.
Yep. That's not a bad kick.
Bergling from his 20 had a good head of steam. Atwood Atwood, Grant Lambert, Trevor Overmiller.
Frazier's in there.
Clay Pickle. So the Buffaloes, 1st and 10, their own 32.
This Atwood team's going to come around, John. Smith Center just got good numbers and good speed, but I think this team, Rawlins County, is going to come around nicely as the season progresses.
Well, I think they played some pretty darn good football toward the latter
Yeah,
half
they
of the
did.
season
Beat
last
Oakley.
year.
They beat Oakley, won their last 4 to get in the playoffs.
1st and 10, T. Meyer, dive play fullback. Clay Pickle drags down the fullback, but not before he picks up about 4. Brooks in for Terrell. Lorenzen in for McDowell.
Yeah, they're substituting some fresh bodies in. Get the rotation in on the D-line.
2nd and 6. Blast play right side. No, he's going to keep it naked on the far side. He gets to the edge.
Nice bootleg.
Well, I tell you what, he went out there naked. There wasn't a black shirt in front of him. They sold the blast play right side.
Yep.
Picked up 9, 1st and 10 Buffaloes. Ball spotted at their own 45.
Give them credit. They are not backing down. They're not. What do we have a see here? Equipment problem here. I think that they're looking at Kuhlman. He's all right. You might have to. He's going to come out. Kuhlman's going to come out for a play. Get his equipment worked on.
Cody Molzon will replace him.
Looks like they're in a 3 front, John.
Dive play, nothing. Looks like Grant Lambert in defensively as well.
Yep.
Now McDowell checked back in. Grant Lambert was in at a linebacker. Now Atwood in for Cox. Terrell will go back in. He'll replace Brooks. Pickle in for Molzon. Second and 8. Counter.
No fumble. Ball came loose, but there's no fumble. Portiony was the carrier.
Looked like Atwood on the tackle. Looks like we've got a Buffalo down, and I think it is Portiony.
Yep.
Marcus Portiony, 177-pound senior. Uh-oh.
No, you don't like to see that.
Looks like they're going to that right knee.
Oh, boy. You hate to see that. Young man's been playing his heart out so far tonight.
He's played a heck of a cornerback. I can remember at least 3 or 4 tackles he's made defensively.
Yep, he's been force man on that corner. They've been playing that corner. And you don't want to see that. And Redmond will get some water. Brock Hutchinson conferring with Truitt right now.
As we took lunches up to the football team this afternoon, I think the thermometer was about 97 degrees, and we made the comment that they would have to have water breaks throughout the game to keep these players hydrated this early in the year. Then we drive 2 hours west, and it's 72 degrees.
Yeah, John, it was 101 degrees when I left Russell about 2:15 this afternoon. And it was still in the upper. It was still, then finally when I got to Grinnell on I-70, it started to change.
And we definitely crossed some sort of a line in weather.
Yep. A lot of games got pushed back in southern Kansas tonight to 7:30 or even 8 o'clock starts. And as you said, heat and humidity. Remember, the officials do have the power to call a heat and humidity timeout whenever they see fit during a break in the action. A lot of states, including Louisiana, where I came from, it's mandatory for early season games.
It's not good. I think I can't tell if they've got EMS personnel out on the field. It looks like they've got some sort of an air splint they're going to put on that right leg.
Yep, that's not good. Coach Bart is over there, John. Nope. I see it. It's terrible. It doesn't look good. A lot of the Rawlins County officials that are out there, it's not good. Unfortunately, last year, a game against Oberlin, Atwood was 1-4, and he kicked a field goal at near halftime, and that propelled Rawlins County to the win in that game, and then they won their next 3 to get to the playoffs. So,
you know, this Atwood football team, I should say Rawlins County. I've called them Atwood all night, but Rawlins County.
Right.
Very similar to Smith Center in the fact, very senior-dominated football team. Offensively tonight for Smith Center, I think, and I could be wrong, I think we started 10 seniors, and I wouldn't be surprised if Rawlins County would have put 8 or 9 seniors out on the field. I know the sophomore's or the quarterback's a sophomore. He's the only underclassman I'm aware of that started offensively.
Yeah, most of the other guys were seniors. It just they really have been developing this team. And boy, they have a tough schedule to start the year. Next week they go to Benkelman to play Dundee County, a strong team from Nebraska, and then 2 weeks from tonight they're in Johnson City playing Stanton County, which was in the 2-1A semis last year.
What a drive.
Yes. And then the next week after that, Syracuse comes to Atwood for homecoming, John. You want to talk about some driving. You think Smith Center to Meade was a long drive.
It'd be very similar.
Yes. But these are regular season games. The playoffs, you expect some travel.
Yeah, exactly.
But you got these Western Kansas, you're just losing schools to 8-man, and it's hard to find games out in these parts.
They've brought a backboard out on the field. Now they've got the stretcher.
Nice to see you have EMS out in these rural areas. Sometimes it's hard to get medical attention, but it's very good. But it's sad. You hate to see this.
Dave, he's walking off the field.
That's nice. That's a great sign. Maybe he doesn't come back in this game, but you hope he's well enough to play either next week or down the line. That's good. That's a good sign. You always want to err on the side of caution. And that was a nice gesture by Coach Barter to go out there and take a look.
Looks like 3rd and 5.
Yep. Right at the midfield stripe.
Into the secondary.
Well, maybe a little inspiration there for their fallen teammates.
Blake Bergling into the Redmond secondary. Picks up 14 for a Buffalo first down.
This will be their first play from inside Smith Center territory.
Wholesale substitutions for the Redmond defensively didn't get him set. Oh, big hit. Bergling stood up. That popped him backward. I think it was Kyler Atwood. Big pop by the junior linebacker.
Well, it runs in the family. His brother was dishing that out not too long ago.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Long count. Oh, Redmond pointing. They thought they seen movement.
There was. False start.
Procedure call will cost the Buffaloes 5. 2nd and 12 now after the penalty.
Only the second penalty tonight. One on each side. Third. I'm corrected. Third penalty. That's my. Oh, that's right. That's right. I've been corrected. That was the third penalty tonight. First against Rawlins County.
2nd and 12. Fullback. Not much room to run. Cox on the stop. Picked up a couple. 3rd and 9. 7:10 left in the first half. Truett Coleman's going to come back in, replace Buckmaster at safety. Sun finally going down behind the school buildings on the west side of the field. Sweep play this way. Look at Louis Frazier making a play.
Nice string out by Frazier.
Look at Louis Frazier making a play.
Beautiful. Nice keep contained by Frazier. Man.
Going to lose 4. Going to bring up 4th and 13. Coach Arenik has went for 4th down on a couple of occasions, but they weren't 4th and 13.
But your punter's hurt.
But your punter's hurt. Good point.
They're going to throw the ball here, John. You got double.
Oh, there's a 3rd timeout.
They're going to throw it, I would assume. 6:06 to go in the first half.
Capo was split left. As soon as Coach Arenik seen the formation, he called timeout. I don't know if they just had players out of position offensively. Timeout. 6:06 left in the first half. Redmond on top 22-0.
They still got Capo split left.
Yeah, looks like the same formation. I don't know if he thought maybe the play clock was going to run down on him.
Good question.
4th and 13. There's that fade pattern on the far side. Pass falls incomplete.
Little overthrown, John. Not a bad idea, but just overthrew it a little bit.
Coverage by Hobelman on the far side. Redmond are going to take over 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 39.
This will be only the Redmond second offensive play of the second quarter.
They've got 12 on the field defensively. They've got 12 on the field, I think. There's the flag. They got it.
It may not matter, John.
Coleman's going to go for 6.
It doesn't matter.
6 for 6, but I think they're going to call 12 men on the field defensively.
Doesn't matter. It's a touchdown. The play will stand even if it's a – now, wait a minute. Is this a pre-snap foul?
Well, it should be illegal. Well, it should have been, I think. Should have been illegal participation.
Yes, it is. It's illegal participation. It'll be a touchdown, John. It'll count. It will count, yes.
Coleman's going to score.
3rd touchdown of the night.
I think it was a 56-yard run. I think it was from the 44, but I can't remember.
No, 61, John, from the 39.
39, okay. 61 yards for Coleman. Now the Redmen are going to line up for 2 again.
But touchdowns of 57, 33, and 61 tonight for Truett.
See that Redmond right side trying to split them out over there now. Hobelman Two-point conversion good. I think it's Frazier in the corner of the end zone. Yes, it was. So with that 5:51 left in the first half of play, Smith Center on top, 30-0. See if we can get some stats. Mr. Hobelman said we need to make sure we thank Susan McCall. Susan, with her computer wizardry, was able to put all these stats that you see on your screen. Did a lot of things for Mr. Hobelman to make this happen.
Yeah, boy, Smith Center's technology group doing a great job.
So far in this football game, you can see the stats are on your screen. Smith Center, 10 carries, 193 yards, averaging almost 20 yards a carry. Sellers on the tee once again for the Redmen. Bergling back to return the kick.
Sellers kicking again.
Pooch kick. Oh!
Redmond got it.
I think they got it. Well, now maybe it's still loose. It looked like the second Buffalo fell on it.
Maybe. I think, yep, they will take it. Yep. Yep, it is. Rawlins County ball.
Redmond had a shot at it.
No.
The first Rawlins County blocker had a shot at the football, couldn't pick it out of the air. Ball loose on the ground, but Rawlins County able to maintain possession. They'll have a 1st and 10, their own 40. Dive play fullback.
You notice something on the handoff. He is holding that ball awfully loose.
There's been more than one occasion tonight. Things haven't been too sure when they start the play.
No, he's been pulling out. That ball's been awfully loose. If somebody gets quick penetration, it could be trouble.
Picked up 5, 2nd and 5. Brooks in for Moles on at tackle. Lead play. Bergling's going to dive forward, tripped up.
Good penetration there, Coleman and Brooks.
Now Moles on back in the game. Looks like Smith Center's going to go diamond. 5-3 look, 3rd and short.
About 1.5, John. They got to get just inside the 50. Did not get it, I don't think. It'll be close.
Official stopping the clock. I think he did pick it up. It's going to be close. Stop the clock. I think they're going to measure. Nope, 1st and 10, Rawlins County. Ball just across midfield. Blast play right side. Cox on the stop.
Yep. They've been running Berglund an awful lot tonight.
He picked up 5, 2nd and 5.
Yep.
Redmond stay in that diamond look. No, excuse me. Yeah, they are. They got 5 up front. Not much there.
Good penetration.
Looks like he picked up about a yard. Third and 3 now.
They're still in the diamond. You stop them, you probably have enough time to get one more score before the break.
Well, they take a lot of time in the huddle at times.
Yes, they do.
Last play left side. Bounces it. Good fill by Buckmaster.
Wow.
Great tackle by Peyton on the edge. Lorenzen is going to check in for McDowell.
4th and 3.
Might have gotten a yard. Another 4th and short for Rawlins County. Lead play, Frazier. Lewis Frazier says no, 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 no.
No
First
way.
10, Smith Center.
Yep, 42-yard line, Redmond will take over.
Look at this split over here, Dave.
Wow.
We just keep splitting them out.
Look at Cox. Yeah, Cox is split wide.
Pass play, Kuhlman in the flat. Pass and catch, he'll take it across the 40 to the 37.
Nice circle route by Truitt out of the backfield. He really,
Gain of 20.
when you pinch the corners that tight, that play is going to be open.
First and 10 from the 37. Hobelman under center. He'll keep it. Spin move close to the 30. Not sure if that was a busted play or not. I'm on the defensive side of the football.
Looked like it. Looked like it.
Picked up 7, 2nd and 3. Follow that time.
That was a design play.
Hobelman behind Sellers. He'll have first down yardage to the 25. He'll pick up 5.
Remember, Smith Center's all their timeouts, so no hurry.
Counter, Kuhlman right side.
Touchdown. Flag holding.
He's going to score, but it is a hold on Smith Center.
Referee threw it from the backfield, and that's always the case.
Holding penalty will cost the Redmen a touchdown. That's a spot foul.
They'll bring it back. It'll be a 5-yard gain for Coleman after it's all said and done.
Looks like the hold occurred at somewhere around the 20-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and 15 now for Smith Center. 1:23 left in the quarter. Hobelman's going to roll, and he's going to, oh, he gets it away. Pass is going to be caught by Frazier. Good block by Cox. Frazier's going to score.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
He was in the grasp. You know, in the NFL, Dave, that's a dead ball.
Right.
Floated it out to the flat.
And Frazier just, boy, great safety valve by Frazier, staying with his quarterback.
Good block by Nathan Cox.
Wow.
1:12 left in the first half.
Of course, John, if he doesn't catch that, it might be intentional grounding.
That's right.
That would have been a big penalty if that was the case.
Redmond lining up for 2. Fullback.
Nope.
Oh!
They got call his forward progress stopped. Wow.
I think Kyler got it back on second effort, but they had already said that his forward progress was stopped. 2-point attempt, no good. 1:12 left in the first half of play. Smith Center 36, Atwood nothing.
In a closer game, John, that might make a difference, but here, nah.
Looks like Sellers taking the tee out again. He's going to kick it away to the Buffaloes.
We were distorted.
Berglund gonna kick, or excuse me, Berglund back to return the kick. Last one the Redmen almost had a shot at. Little pooch kick on the far side. This one's deep here on our sideline. Gonna be taken by Capo from the 20. He'll cross the 30 to the 32. So Atwood will have it 1st and 10 with 1:05 left in the first half. Buffalo split right, dive play right side. Frazier.
Yeah, he penetrated too quick.
Frazier on the stop. Looks like they're going to pick up 2. No timeouts left. Less than a minute to play in the first half.
Yep, it looks like that they're going to have to go deep if they want to try to get anything done here.
2nd and 8. Bergling once again.
They're going to let the clock run out here.
.16 seconds left in the half. They're trying to get a play in. See how quickly they can get to the line of scrimmage.
They got to hurry. 8, 7, 6.
They get it off. Dive play.
That's it, halftime.
Porsche on the carry. Terrell and Moles on. Again, the 2 defensive tackles making the play, and that's going to do it for the first half. Smith Center Redmond 36. The Atwood Buffaloes nothing. We'll see if we can get some stats. We'll do stats right before the start of the second half. 36-0 Smith Center over Rawlins County. Individually, for the Redmen. Truett Coleman, 6 carries, 180 yards. Alex Hobelman, 2 carries, 14 yards. Aaron Sellers, 2 carries, 18 yards. Kyler Atwood, 1 carry, -1. For Rawlins County, Bergling, 15 for 27. Portiony, 5 for 12. Wright, 4 for 11. Tiemeyer, the quarterback, 4 for 12. Redmond with 9 first downs, Rawlins County with 4. Smith Center, 88 passing yards. The 2 touchdowns, Cox and Frazier. Smith Center 3 of 4 through the air. The other completion to Truett Coolman on the far side. Total offense, Smith Center 295 yards, Atwood 65 yards.
Our girls do not play until on Saturday the 10th.
Dave, any thoughts about the first half?
Will be a triangular here.
There I am, John. Great. Just a couple of big plays in the passing game. Wow, what a Hobelman. Boy, did he get that play off with the when he was in the grass, get it off the Frazier and that safety valve. And Rawlins County's been very aggressive, going for it on 4th down on numerous occasions, but Smith Center's risen to the occasion. So far, so good.
Halftime score, Colby St. Francis. Colby 6, St. Francis 2.
Halftime score, Colby 6, St. Francis 2. It's Nate Smith, Smith Center native, coaching the Indians.
Yep. Haven't heard anything on Phillipsburg and Plainville.
I heard Plainville 7-6.
Wow, I expected a close game, so no surprise there. So it'll be Rawlins County ball at the north end to start the second half.
Buck will receive the third quarter.
Most likely will be kicking it away.
Yes, they will, John. They'll be kicking from south to north.
Smith Center scored on that opening play of the football game after the onside kick. Looks like Bergling back to return the kick once again. Flanked by Portiony and Capo. Terrell's got it on the tee this time for the Redmen.
Yep.
Here we go, deep kick.
Nice kick. You got to kick it up.
Portiony from the 16. Oh! Is that Terrell?
Yes, it was. Yep, looked like Overmiller was down there too.
Overmiller, might have been Zabel or Lambert. Might have been Terrell, I'm not sure. I seen a 4.
Overmiller was definitely down there.
No return. Atwood's going to take over again from their own 16. Good directional kick and coverage. Movement in the backfield, no flag. Lead play right side. Gain of about 3. Last number up off the ground looks like Cody Molzon from safety spot. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Don't see any changes defensively for Smith Center. Looks like it's the way we started the football game.
Yep.
Counter. Good fill. Looks like we got a Redmond slow to get up. Is that Truett?
Yes. Yep, Truett's down on all four. He's up. They'll bring him out just as a precaution.
Looks like Buckmaster's going to go in and replace him. Gain of a couple, 3rd and 5.
Pass.
Oh!
Off his shoulder pad. The quarterback's going to catch it.
Oh! Terrell on the pop! Have you ever seen that, David?
No. I've seen quarterbacks catch their own passes but never get popped like that. Pass interference, it doesn't matter.
Pass was thrown on a quick slant. They cut the defensive lineman. Pass thrown on a slant. There's a flag on the play.
It's pass interference on Smith Center, John.
Pass thrown in the flat.
Yep.
Or a slant pattern. I'll bet you the ball came back 15 yards.
Yeah.
Quarterback runs to gets it. He should have let it fall.
Right. But, yeah, he got popped, but it's going to be all for naught as there'll be a automatic first down on the pass interference call.
Well, if there wouldn't have been any interference, it would have been interesting to see how our statistician would have recorded that.
It's a pass. The quarterback would have got recorded for his reception.
1st and 10. Lead play right side. Bergling burrows through. Picks up 4, 2nd and 6. Kuhlman back in, going to replace Molzon.
Yep, 2nd, and it looks like it'll be about
full house backfield for the Buffaloes. Blast play right side. They get the corner. Bergling once again. Looked like they pinned our end that time on the far side.
Yep. Looked he couldn't get off his block.
Bergling's going to pick up 5, 3rd and 1. Oh.
False start. Now it's 3rd and 6.
Looked like the Buffaloes were unbalanced that time.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if the tackle was uncovered or if they had moved another down lineman on the other side of the center, but there was only 2 down on this side of the center.
Yep, they're unbalanced again.
3rd and 6.
They're unbalanced to the right.
Quick slant. Pass dropped, incomplete. He had it for a second. Good hit by Hobelman, knocked it away. Pass intended for Alex Helms. Couldn't hang on, 4th and 6. We'll see if they drop back into punt formation. Looks like they're going to go for it again, Dave.
Yep. Well, you're down 36. What does it matter? Hey, might as well go down with you. Go down trying.
Oh, looks like they're going to call timeout.
They've called. This is uncanny. I think every timeout they've called has been on before a 4th down play.
Don't know if they're having problems getting those plays in, confusion with formation, just indecision on what to do with the play call.
Something they're going to have to work on before the next game. That's kind of hard to waste 4 timeouts in a situation like that. If it were a game that were closer, then you'd feel worse about it, but in this situation, it's moot. John, I believe this officiating crew is out of Colorado.
Is that right?
Yes.
Interesting.
Because I don't see anybody wearing a KSHSAA patch on their uniforms.
Yeah, you are correct.
I saw one of them driving up in a Colorado license plate. I think they might be from Burlington or Ray or somewhere in that area.
Interesting.
Of course, we're not too far from Colorado.
No, we're not. Here we go, 4th and 6. Fade pattern, far side.
He caught it.
Pass is going to be caught. Receiver forced out of bounds. See if we can get a number. It's
81.
Hard to 81.
Number 81.
James Peterson. He was the intended receiver on that out pattern on 4th down in the first half.
That's correct.
So the Buffaloes pass and catch takes it into Smith Center territory. Looks like the ball spotted at about the 43.
Yes, 42. 42.
Quick slant, pass incomplete. Good coverage by Frazier.
Peterson was the intended receiver again.
Incomplete pass will bring up 2nd and 10.
Berglund.
Kuhlman comes up, makes a hit, knocks Berglund to the ground after he crossed the 35. Picked up 7. Good run. Looks like Smith Center will go diamond here. Brooks in the game. No, excuse me, Brooks out of defensive end replacing Sellers.
Yep.
Blast play right side. Bergling again. He'll be close to the first down.
I think he'll come up a tick short.
Looks like they're going to measure.
Yep.
Unfortunate for the Buffaloes, they're playing the second half without Marcus Porchney.
Yep.
He was injured in the first half, an apparent right leg injury.
Yep. Looks like he may have gotten a favorable spot, but I think he's an inch or two short. Yep.
Just shy. The thing that the Porchney injury has done is it's made the Buffaloes pretty one-dimensional from the backfield.
Yep. Yep. They can't run. They have not tried. They've just gone with the basic inside running plays.
And Bergling has been the ball carrier.
Yep. Yep.
So 4th and inches now for the Buffaloes.
Quarterback sneak, I would think.
Redmen are in a diamond.
Smith Center's going to call timeout.
I think they're going to come back and say no play. Look like I thought the FAR official.
Guess what? Another timeout by the Buffaloes.
The FAR official, I think, had timeout before the White Hat blew it into play.
Yeah, the line judge got the timeout from Coach Hornick.
So the Buffaloes with another timeout. 8:03 left in the third quarter. They've called 2 on this drive. They'll have 1 left the rest of the game.
Of course, it may not matter. Smith Center, if they score again, we will go to the running clock. You're all right.
So after the timeout, Atwood will have 4th and inches. Prior to the timeout, or right after the timeout, they tried to run a quarterback sneak. Some confusion with whistles.
Yeah.
Here we go. Toss sweep. Bergling tried to knock to the ground, gets out of Kuhlman's tackle. He's going to score.
Yep. Wow.
Ran away from Kuhlman as he tried to knock him to the ground. Good call by Coach Rennick. Got Bergling to the edge, and he scores from 32 yards out on a 4th and inches call.
Man, paid off. All that gambling pays off.
Looks like the Buffaloes will line up for 2. Wishbone formation. Again, that fade pattern on the far side. Pass is going to fall incomplete, intended for Peterson. So the long touchdown run on 4th and inches puts the Buffaloes on the scoreboard, 36-6, 7:54 left in this third quarter of play. Redmond need to be aware of an onside here.
Of course, they tried on the opening kickoff.
Buffalo's putting it on the tee. Remember the onside to start the game.
Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if there was an onside kick.
Portiony, the kicker. This time he's going to squib it.
It's out of bounds.
Nope.
Turn to 23.
Kuhlman had to pick it up. Now he's picking his way. He's still on his feet. Crosses the 45 to the 47.
Well.
Good return by Truett Kuhlman. Dancing along the sideline.
Nice wall on that left sideline.
So Smith Center with their first offensive possession in the second half.
Starting near midfield.
Sellers, right side into the secondary. Good block by Kuhlman. Sellers still on his feet.
Down.
It's going to be tackled from behind after he crossed the 25.
Big gain.
Good run by the senior running back. Good block by the other senior running back. First and 10, just across the 25. Looks like we got problems with the chains.
Notice the chain crew isn't wearing their vests tonight, John. They're just.
That's right.
Every other chain crew I've seen in Kansas. Some states they don't wear them.
Norton always wears the white.
Yeah, that's the Doug Ray idea there.
First and 10 from the 24. Fullback bumbles across the 25. Good penetration by Steinke. He's that sophomore linebacker. Good penetration, held Atwood to a gain of 2. Second and 8. Somebody's got to block the linebacker on the far side. Second and 8. Blast play, Sellers cross the 20, cross the 15, 10, ridden down to the 8. Same play they ran, first play of the series.
You'd like to get him a touchdown here. You'd like to get him a score. He's run hard. He's run hard the last 2 plays.
First and goal, Smith Center inside the 10 at the 8. Up front, Cox, McDowell, Molzon, Terrell, Pickle, Brooks, and Frazier. Same play. Blast play, Sellers cuts it back inside. Good read, touchdown, Aaron Sellers. Nice run by Sellers. Seeing the crease back inside, good vision. Good vision, and he'll score from 8 yards out.
Yep. Boy, 3 good runs by Aaron Sellers on that drive.
So Smith Center gets the touchdown back, 42-6. They'll line up for 2 once again. Same play. Oh, got a flag. It's going to be holding on Smith Center.
Yep.
Might have hooked somebody on the edge here.
Yep. It's on the Redmond.
Looks like we're going to kick this one.
It's going to be, yep, they're spotting it back on the, yep. Terrell in the kick there, John.
He's going to spot it at the 20. It's going to be a
30-yard extra point.
30-yard extra point.
Yep. Not out of his range.
Snap by Brooks, hold by Hobelman.
He got it.
Kick is up. It's
Don't
wide,
wide
right. Had the distance wide right.
Yep. The hole was a little off, John. I noticed that Hobelman had a little trouble getting it on the tee.
.6:45 left in the third quarter. Smith Center 42, Rawlins County 6.
John, we got an interesting score from outside the big game out in Kansas City. Hutchinson and Rockhurst 14 all in the second quarter. Yep.
Terrell's kick away.
Out of bounds.
Looks like it's going to go out of bounds at about the 29. We'll see what Coach Rennick decides. He
They're
can
going at the 35.
he can take it at the 35 or ask him to re-kick.
Now, you only have that option left to re-kick in high school. Remember, in college and the pros, you have to take it at the spot. So, but they will take it to 35.
Grady Brooks is going to come in at defensive end.
Yep.
Lots of Redmond after that touchdown drive over here on the sidelines getting stretched out.
Yep.
Early in the season, even though it's not real warm, early in the season, you've got to be aware of the possibility of cramps.
Absolutely. And drink plenty of fluids. Make sure the fluids are going in you, and you go out, your cramps are a problem. But fortunately, it's not oppressively hot as it is in most other places in the state.
So the Buffaloes will stay in the wishbone. Tiermeyer, the quarterback. Dive play fullback into the secondary. Terrell had penetration. They just ran left. He was on the other side of the field. Ball carried by the fullback. think that was Wright.
Yes.
Picked up 9.
John, this has been kind of a long game. We're already at 1 hour and 45 minutes, and we've run the ball most, and we're still only midway through the third quarter.
Especially the first half of the third quarter has been extremely long.
Well, the portion of the engine did take some time. Nice play. Nice pursuit by Coleman. But he'll have enough for a first down, I would think.
That time Truitt made the play. Tackle on Neil Portiony.
Yep. First down.
He's a freshman.
Yep.
I assume it may be a brother, Marcus, who was injured earlier.
Yes.
And as you said, Dave, 1st and 10 for the Buffaloes.
Tell you, Rawlins County isn't going there, not backing down. A lot of teams in this situation might, but they're not.
Looks like they're going to stay on that right side. Ball carrier Neil Portiony once again picked up a couple. Lead play on the right side, 2nd and 7.
Frazier and Brooks looked like they were in the step.
Stay in the wishbone. Fullback again. Terrell had a hand on him.
Yep.
In the backfield.
Slipped through, though.
Wright's going to take it close to midfield. Right at midfield. Gain of 3, 3rd and 5. This time it's Bergling, cuts it back inside. He'll cross midfield to the 48, and it's going to bring up 4th and about 3.
They're going to punt, John. Yeah, sure. I don't think so. Just what's the play call? Remember, they only have 1 timeout left.
Yeah. We'll see how quickly they get it in. Play clock starts at 3:50.
Right.
Tiermeyer still on the sideline. I think they're going to call another timeout.
Wow.
He's not in any hurry to come back on the field.
Unless.
Yep, they called it.
Wow. Wow. Strange strategy here.
3:34.
I can get the play right in. That will. Yep.
And now the defense has them as well to kind of
equalize, right. But they're going to split. Maybe they'll throw the ball here. Got split left here.
Helms split left. That's where they're going to fake that to the left. Now Tiermeyer's going to be chased down.
It. Nope. He's going to be. I think he got stopped. Let's see where they spotted. I think he's short.
He's short. Frazier on the tackle. I think he picked up about a yard.
Nope, he's short. He needed. Yep, it is Smith Center ball.
So first down, Smith Center. Looks like it's going to be Smith Center football around the 47.
Yep. Yep, looks like the first team offense is back out there.
Looks like Peyton Buckmaster in at quarterback.
Yep, except for Buckmaster, right? Holman out.
Cole McDowell in at fullback. Fullback, right side. Cole McDowell sidesteps a tackler. Nice run by Cole.
Beautiful.
Jitterbug move, stop and start. Made the safety miss and got another 3 or 4.
Yep, I think he only had 1 more to beat.
Boy, I tell you what, he put the brakes on in a hurry.
Yep.
Tackler ran by him. First down yardage. Oh, bad exchange. Buckmaster picks it up. Gets a couple.
It's kind of surprising for the first game. This is the first one of those we've seen from Smith Center tonight.
Grant Lambert will replace Truett Kuhlman in the backfield. Grass is getting wetter.
I think it might be rain.
Buckmaster, nope, lead play. Not much. That was Sellers. Gets a couple. Third and a long 5.
Yep.
That is Buckmaster.
Yep. He'll be short by 2 yards.
Give him 3. 4th and 2 now for the Smith Center offense. Blast play, Sellers. He'll have the first down. Lowered his pads and ran through big number 77, Kogel. Made the stop, but not before Sellers picked up 7 and another first down for the Smith Center Redmen.
Yep, when you get your pad level lower, you're going to win the battle.
Fullback McDowell. Tackle made by Wright. Picks up a couple, 2nd and 8. Oh. Bad exchange once again.
That could end the third quarter, I think. Yep, they haven't whistled in the play clock yet, so that could be the end of the third quarter here.
No gain. 3rd and 7.
Nope, they'll get one more play off.
Shockley in at right guard. Grant Lambert, I think.
Yes.
Picked up 2. It's going to be 4th and 5 when we come back to begin the fourth quarter. 42-6. Smith Center Redmen over the Rawlins County Buffaloes. Ball resting right on the 20. 4th and 5.
Oh, what we got?
I think we moved.
Yep, it's on the offense. 4th and 10 now, and here comes Pickles into the game.
We'll see if that changes the play call.
I think they're going to, nope.
Redmond did huddle after the penalty. Trevor Overmiller in the game in the backfield. Backfield McDowell, Overmiller, and Lambert. Buckmaster's going to put it up. He's got Frazier. All alone, overthrew him.
No.
Pass falls incomplete, and the Buffaloes will take over 1st and 10. Might have been too open, Dave.
Yep. Well, maybe, I think he just got a little excited there, did Peyton. Eyes probably got his biggest saucers. Looks like the starting defense is still in there for the most part.
Trevor Overmiller at corner, in for Hobelman. Grant Lambert for Atwood at a linebacker.
Yep.
Grady Brooks at a defensive end. 1st and 10 from the 25. Dive play fullback right. Cut down. Lambert, I think.
Yes.
Wright will pick up 4, 2nd and 6. Sellers back in for Brooks.
Yep.
Buckmaster in for Truett Kuhlman.
Yeah, Holberman's still not in the game. And Kuhlman's out now too, so going with mostly a younger secondary.
2nd and 6. Oh, nice play by Terrell.
By Cale Terrell.
He finally got one in the backfield. He's been there a couple times in the second half.
Of course, he had a nice pursuit in the first quarter at that other end. But Nick Terrell, he penetrated pretty quickly on that one.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 6 now for Atwood.
Oh, boy.
It's a quick slant.
Tipped.
Buckmaster had it
nice
covered.
Nice play by Buckmaster to get in that passing lane. Well, John, 4th and 6, and they've got to get a play in because they don't have a timeout to call.
And unfortunately for them, their punter is injured if they wanted to punt the football.
Right. Yeah. Marcus Porchney is unfortunately had that injury in the second quarter. But remember, he did walk off, so that's good news. Of course, at this point, go for it. It doesn't. They're going to throw.
Splits both ways. Timar straight drop. He's going to throw on the far side. Pass is going to fall incomplete.
81 was the intended receiver. Yep.
Peterson, the intended receiver, once again. They've tried to get him matched up with his size on a number of occasions.
You got to think that play is going to work later in the season once they get their timing down. He simply's got too much size for some of those defensive backs that they're going to face later in the year. Of course, Orleans County will face another Mid-Continent team, Ellis, in the first district game in week 5. So there is one other common opponent.
Looks like Buckmaster, McDowell, Lambert, and Overmiller the backfield.
Wow, the umpire got in the way there.
I couldn't find the ball, Dave.
He was right to the fullback. Yep, right there in the fullback, right up the middle.
I tell you, I don't know if you could hear the pops in your headset, but Nathan Cox laid the wood to somebody in the secondary. I heard it.
Yep. Well, the umpire got in the way on that one, and it might have been a bigger gain.
Gain 7 as it was, 2nd and 3. This time left side, Grant Lambert. Nice cut off of Cox. Good stiff arm. Still on his feet.
Boy, he gave him a stiff arm, John. He's going to be feeling that one.
Lambert's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 7.
And John, you could hear Tim Wilson saying, "Good block, Nathan."
It was
a couple of really good blocks in this drive.
First and 10.
Intensity's still there after a long night. That's good to see.
1st and 10 inside the 15.
Play. That's
Trevor Overmiller.
Overmiller.
Might have been a face mask. They did.
Yeah, horse collar.
Now the flag's
It'll be
there.
either a horse collar or a face mask, John. Because he definitely, I think it's a horse collar, but it could be a face mask. The officials are going over it. It'll be inside it'll be at the 3-yard line. Face mask. Incidental, but it doesn't matter since it's at the 6. It'll be first down and goal at the 3.
Definitely tackled high.
Yes. First and goal at the 3. Of course, the score now looking pretty. If they score a touchdown here, we're pretty close to what it was last year at Smith Center.
Fullback,
Touchdown.
Cole McDowell.
Yes.
Basically, he hurdled over Molzon, Terrell, and Pickle, made a pile.
Yep.
And he went up and over the top of that threesome.
And with that, on the kickoff, we will start the mercy rule. No, they've started it, John. The clock is running.
Left side, Buckmaster's going to keep it.
He's got it.
Oh, depending upon the spot.
He got it. They gave it to him. I think that's a makeup maybe for earlier in the game. They had one.
They blew the whistle.
Yes.
On the forward progress. 50-6.
And we have a running clock.
8:51 and counting. The Redmen over the Buffaloes.
Baltimore. That's even better. We're going to kick their ass. What is the prediction this year of the Jets?
10-6. 10-6 is the consensus.
I'm picking my Steelers again for AFC.
Hey, we've been there twice. I'm going to the Jets
I
Bills
was
game.
in Pittsburgh last year when we kicked their butt.
Wait a minute, I was ready to go to Super Bowl if we won that game. And we should. And we. Oh man, you lucky we crept back.
Hey.
We went in coast mode. We knew we had it. Who's autograph?
I done sent you.
Looks like we're ready to kick it off again. Terrell's got it on the tee. Bergling back to return the kick. Deep kick this time. Over on the far sideline. Good tackle. I think it was Cody Molzon on the tackle.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
And in case you don't know, John, for those who are not familiar, the mercy rule, 40 points, no run. So.
First and 10 for the Buffaloes. Dive play from the 32 to the 35. Ball carried by Bergling. Looked like Sellers on the stop. He might be cramping. We'll try to get substitutes in here. Looks like Wyatt Oliver in at linebacker.
Yeah, I see 85, 50.
Rothschild at an end. Johnson at a tackle. Dive play to right. Nick Johnson wreaking havoc in the middle of the line. He just threw a lineman
Clay
down.
Pickle was in on that one too. Pickle's in. I see number 50 in.
Kearney in at an end.
61.
Looks like Kearney, Pickle, Johnson, and Rothschild up front.
Yep.
Atwood, Oliver, and Lambert are the linebackers. The secondary, Buckmaster, Molzon, Overmiller, and McDowell. Dive play right. Pickle caused a fumble. Lambert recovered it, but they're going to say it's Atwood football. What are they going to say?
They say he's down. Nope, they're going to give it to Smith Center.
Pickle caused the fumble. Pickle caused the fumble, was recovered by Lambert. Looks like we're going to have some substitutions offensively for the Redmen as well.
Although Cox is still in the game.
Molzon is going to be at quarterback. We'll try to get
Cox
this
is
set.
out. Frazier's out.
Brooks, Oliver. I think Zach Carter up front.
Yep.
Molzon under center.
That's McDowell. That's Cole McDowell.
Alex Kearney in now. Second and 6. Second man through. Penetration. Going to pick up a yard.
Lambert.
Alan Donovan just told me Plainville 30, Phillipsburg 14.
I called it, John. I said Plainville was going to have one of their better years in a long time. Big win for Joe Simon's team.
3rd and 5. Molzon's going to keep it far side. He gets the edge and then some. He'll have first down yardage near the 25. Trenton Boards in. He'll replace Pickle at right guard. Taylor Zabel in at tight end. Shockley in at a tackle. First and 10, Smith Center from the 26. McDowell, nothing doing. Too much penetration. Stephen Criley's going to go in for Shockley at this tackle.
Yep, looks like just about everyone's going to get their chance to get their uniform dirty here.
2:25 left and counting. Oh, long count.
Offside, number 86 on Rawlins County.
5-yard penalty will move it up to the 22. 2nd and 7 now. I hope we haven't missed anybody checking into the game. We've tried to get everybody mentioned. Long count again by the Redmen, trying to keep that defense set. Second man through Lambert. Oh, flag down.
Either holding, what could we have here?
Lorenzen's going to check in with number 81 now.
Face mask on Rawlins County.
Cole's going to play tight end. Also, Brody Freeling in the game. Trevor Overmiller back in. He was in earlier. Jason Kugler checks into the game. His first action is a Smith Center Redman.
He's going to try to milk the play clock, John. Coach Barter told Cole to watch the back judge. Take a knee.
number 5 for Rawlins County. He's still playing football.
Nope, these guys are not giving up by a long shot.
Hey, ball snapped. He's a 127-pound freshman, and he's going to make a play.
Yep.
Good for him. Now we're going to go down. We're going to come off the ball.
16 seconds. He's waiting for the back judge to start his count, and this will be it. That's it. That'll do it. And that's the game. It's official.
50-6. Smith Center Redmond on top of the Rawlins County Buffaloes. We'll try to get some stats here real quick.
14, yeah, 30 to 14.
How's the other games coming?
I haven't seen it. I haven't heard anything yet.
Bring our stats up here. I hope you can hear me because I can't hear myself. Total offense, we'll start at first down. Smith Center with 14, Rawlins County with 8. Total rushes, Smith Center 24 carries, 292 yards. Riley County 50 for 197. Passing yards, Smith Center 3 of 6 for 88. Rawlins County 3 of 10 for 7. Total offense, Smith Center with 30 plays, 380 yards total offense. Rawlins County with 60 plays, 204 yards total offense. Individually for Smith Center, Truett Kuhlman 7 carries, 156 yards. Aaron Sellers 4 carries, 101 yards. Also Cole McDowell 4 for 14. Kyler Atwood 1 for -1. Alex Hubbleman 2 for 14. Peyton Buckmaster 2 for -6. I mentioned Cole. Grant Lambert 2 for 10. Cody Molzon 1 for 8. For Rawlins County, led by Bergling, 24 carries, 93 yards. Also the fullback Cody Wright 8 for 70. Final score 50-6. The Smith Center Redmond moved to 1-0 on this young football season, and next week we'll travel to Phillipsburg to take on the Panthers. We hope everybody can make the trip to Phillipsburg next Friday night. Dave, you have any thoughts?
Yeah, John, good start. No injuries, solid victory. Rawlins County is going to be a fine football team when the season comes around. Just didn't have the numbers tonight to keep up with Smith Center's speed. And next week, Redmond will be looking to even from last year's 19-14 loss at Hubbard Stadium against the Panthers.
That's going to do it from Atwood. The Redmond 50-6 over the Buffaloes. We'll see you next Friday night.